Okay, so in this video, we're just going to be adding in some more simple abilities to our player, and by simple, I just mean they're easy to add in. So, we will start off by going into our player's script, and we'll do var void harm unlocked is equal to true. Actually, I think we'll need to open up our player possess mode. So we'll do var void harm. Actually, we'll set this to false for default, and we'll let our player manage it. So then, let's just do a search for add child player possess mode. And then player possess mode dot void harm unlocked is equal to void harm unlocked. Okay, and then in here, what we want to do is let me check our possess detector. Detects enemy. Okay. Then we'll do if body dot is in group enemy. And pass for now. I just want to open an enemy scene so we can have a look at what's inside of it. We have the group enemy and where's the damage? Okay, there we go. Okay, fairly simple. Then I'm gonna name this what are we gonna do? Body dot receive damage 1 and void. So now what we can do is just go into here, instance in a marksman. And I'm just going to script, change itself to 1 for now, and run the game. Yeah. So I can change that back. I was expecting it not to work for it being in the. I was expecting it to damage the player, the marksman, then they die, and then you would just continue going through it. But that works well. So we can do like, yeah. Anyway, simple ability. I'm thinking I might buff it to 2 damage though. So melee them. I'll have to kill them because they have 6 health. If they would have 5 health though, then once we wait for their invulnerability time to wear off, we melee them. And yeah. Fairly useful, but not game breaking or anything. Oh no, sorry, that's meant to be 6. It is another ability already done. I'm just making a bunch of abilities just so that we have lots of stuff to unlock and keep the game to feel like you're progressing a lot. Now we got var combustible unlocked is equal to true, and we can go ahead and close both of these. Actually, Control Shift Tab. We need to test if when this is equal to false. Then we'll do and void harm unlocked is equal to true. Then in here we'll set the health back to 1, and in player we'll set this to false. Doesn't damage them, set it to true. Kills them. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just change our marksman's health back to 6 again. And then now what I want to do is just open up our one of our attacks, our fire explosion. I just want to export var is players is equal to false. Then we'll do and is players is equal to false. Then we can instance in a fire grenade. Put it right here. Just gonna place some tiles between them. And yeah, we get it set on fire. Then if we set this to true, we don't get set on fire, but they do. So we'll set it back to false. And then I just want to do on the bullet, we'll do const fire explosion is equal to preload fire explosion .tscn. And then under receive damage, we'll do if combustible unlocked is equal to true, var fire explosion is equal to fire explosion dot instance get parents dot add child fire explosion dot global position is equal to self dot global position fire explosion dot is players is equal to true. So then if we get hit, we send out a fire thing. And let me just, I want to go right up close to them. I just want to check if we're on fire. We are not on fire, so that's good. Just because we don't want our invulnerability times to be triggered earlier by this ability. So then, if we set our combustible to false, then yeah, we just get hit. And I also want to do it that when we possess an enemy, it'll also create that. So then I'm gonna copy this. Let's open our player possess mode. var combustible unlocked is equal to false. Go to player. Where is destruct? Right here. Okay, so then player possess mode dot combustible unlocked is equal to combustible unlocked. And then right here we'll do this, and we'll go into our player and just copy our fire explosion into here. No, I spelled that wrong. So we'll go back into our player, down to destruct, and just correct this spelling mistake. I'm just gonna hide that, go up here, set this to true. killed them. Oh yeah, I forgot fire damage destroys corpses. But yeah, we possessed them. We create a little flaming thing. So yeah, because it destroys corpses, the player may want to get it, they may not. It is an optional ability. Okay, so I'm just going to set both of these to false. Then we're going to do var haunted force unlocked is equal to false. And we may change these abilities names officially, but just in the script, this is what they're going to be called. So then, I'm also going to do a var has haunted force is equal to false. So in our destruct yet again, where is it? Guess we're going to do, let's go into this and do var haunted force unlocked is equal to false. Then player possessed mode dot haunted force unlocked is equal to haunted force unlocked, and then here we'll do if haunted force unlocked is equal to true. Then when do we add in our player? So we need to do this after. Okay. Then player dot has haunted force is equal to true. And then I'm just going to do print has haunted force for now. Actually no, there's a better way to do it. So then in here, where do we do our attacks? Okay, I'm gonna open up our bullet and open our, where's our large melee? There we go. So let's do var has haunted force is equal to false. Then we'll do if has haunted force is equal to false. Then do that. Else this. And then large melee we can pass in the damage, so we'll do bullet dot has haunted force is equal to has haunted force is equal to false. So basically after we possess an enemy, we just get like 1 bonus damage. Then if has haunted force is equal to false, we'll do var melee damage is equal to 3, change this to true. Then melee damage is equal to 4, has haunted force is equal to false. And I'll just pass in melee damage. Is there any other attacks? No. So we'll start off by just making this like 10, which will decrease, but just for now. And then we add in another marksman right here. Okay, so possess them, and wait, that's not the correct thing. Let's delete this, add in a clone. Oh yeah, I can't use fire. Even forgetting about that. Yeah. We possessed them, and melee did not work. Let's go into our player, print hi. Now let me just check that we have set this to true, which we haven't. That would explain it. Okay. And we've got a high. Okay, so now we get 1 bonus damage when we possess an enemy with this ability. And we'll have to continue adding that in whenever we add in some more attacks. And I'm not going to put it on our fire grenades or anything, it's just going to be our basic attack. Okay, so we'll set this to false. And then we got one more ability, which is going to be our shadow control unlocked is equal to false. And then in our destruct, and these all have to do with our possession, just because I feel like most of our abilities are not connected to our possession, so I want to make abilities specifically around our possession mechanic, which is the most unique part of our game, so I wanted to show off a little more. So then in here we'll do fire shadow control unlocked is equal to false, and then player possess mode dot shadow control unlocked is equal to shadow control unlocked. Okay, and then if shadow control unlocked is equal to false, then our motion is going to be equal to that. Else motion is equal to get local mouse position dot normalized times speed times delta times 10. So then set this to true, and we'll test it out. Yeah, so now it follows our mouse around, which is pretty useful. But we don't want our player to be able to do this forever, so we're gonna add like a decay time to it or something. I just want to fix that this isn't working. Let's change this to motion.x. And then let's just change this to false to make sure the other way still works. Yep. Okay, so we'll set it to true. Then I'm going to add in an animation player, which is going to be shadow decay player. Do a new animation, default, and we're just gonna key in its visibility as normal. Then we'll add another animation, which is gonna be decay. And I say we can give the player 4 seconds. It's gonna stay normal for like 2 seconds. It's gonna go black. Back to normal. Go to black. And just see how this looks. I'm just gonna move these over. And then here I want to add in another black. And then at 1.5 we'll have a normal. Then we'll add a call method. And what do we do? Let's do Q3. Okay. So then we can just insert key, Q3. We'll go back here and then we'll make a bar started animation is equal to false. If started animation is equal to false, and we can just actually put this right here. Then bunny.shadow kPlayer.play decay, and we'll do started animation is equal to true. So then we'll run our game. Stop the decay, and we die. And one last thing is that our void harm can combo with our shadow control quite well. If we launch the game, move this around, we can just spam until we kill them. And it's a little overpowered. So in our play possess mode, we're going to make a var damaged enemy is equal to false. Then we'll do and damaged enemy is equal to false. Then damaged enemy is equal to true. So we should only be able to do this once now. Yeah, most of it worked. Yeah, so that's it for this video. We got 5 new abilities we can use whenever we want. Just for when we start putting this game together, which is going to be fairly soon, I think. I'm going to make a couple more enemies, and then a couple more elite enemies, and then we'll start putting it together. And yeah, it's getting close to done. We might finish sometime soon. Yeah, I've mostly just been focused on, rather than making levels, I've just like made everything we need is basically what I've been doing. There's still a fair amount of stuff to do though, like we haven't done any menus or buttons and save game and all that type of stuff, but like we're getting close to when we're putting things together, which is going to be pretty cool. So if you enjoyed the video, consider liking or subscribing. This one is pretty unhelpful to those who aren't following this specific tutorial series. But yeah, thanks for watching and have a good day.